from the Mile High. Blazin' Hit Radio, now worldwide.
All right, I need a Gianna update. How is our little girl?
Thanks for asking. So, she went and got her cast yesterday.
Oh.
Did you see the picture? I put it on Facebook.
Yes, it's like pink and purple.
Yes. So she broke it.
It's a hard cast.
Yeah, it's a real cast.
And so she doesn't really... Does she get what's going on?
You know what? She just knows that there was an owie.
Okay.
And that now this is what you do to fix the owie.
Right.
So I couldn't ask for anything more because that means she's accepted it and she's rolling with it.
And what does Avery think?
Avery still doesn't understand.
She's like, why are you so slow?
Yeah, and I think for a minute, like, there's times where Avery's, like, aware that she could be putting pressure on the cast if they're rolling around and playing, but maybe she doesn't stop right away.
Right.
So, you know, Avery's still doing her normal kid testing the boundaries.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like, what is this thing? But Gianna has realized how heavy it is. So, like, they were on the bed last night playing, and she's using that thing as a weapon. Like, she's just like, wham, 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 you know, like, with her legs.
She's on Gianna smash.
That's exactly it. I'm like, stop it, G.
Yeah,
Stop
you're
it.
going to hurt the dog.
You're totally going to hurt the dog. But yeah, so she seems to be being happy with it, but we're happy with it because we don't want her to focus on my leg is itching, I can't move it. You know?
Right.
So we're just like, that's the coolest boot ever. You
Whoa,
have
that's cool.
superhero boot, you know, and she just points down and goes, yeah.
And Avery's all, superhero boot. I want a superhero boot.
Yeah, there's that going on too. How do you know, Wiggins? For being an only child, how did you zero in on that?
Yeah, because you know how siblings are.
I'm going to break my leg too.
Right,
like,
yeah.
Look at all the attention
She has
getting.
done that. I watched her last night or the night before, and she looked at me. She came down off of the chair in a weird way, like she almost did a fall.
Like I could have possibly been hurt.
And then she started grabbing her foot. Oh, it's hurt. Oh, I can't. Oh, it hurts so much. I was like, I just watched you do that. Get up.
Drama queen.
Yes,
that's
she
so
totally
funny.
is. So it's interesting. Thank you. A 2-year-old in a cast.
Are we going to sign the cast?
Yeah, we're going to sign it. At this moment, I don't want her to know about that because then every time she has a marker in her hand, she's just
going to write all over it.
Right. But we'll figure out that. But
So you wait till she's asleep and then you sign it or what?
No, I'm maybe towards the end of it.
Oh, okay.
Remember when I got in that bicycle accident and I fractured my taint and I had a cast and nobody would sign it?
No,
It was
I
a
don't
tank
remember
cast.
that.
No, remember you
I
wanted
was
us
like
to sign it.
Literally, my legs were just stuck in
the air, right? Remember in the
for
way
like
he walked?
a couple weeks, and there
It
was a bar
horrible.
between my legs.
Right.
It was so awkward. And I was like, "Sign my cast."
Right. No.
Sign my cast.
We did it.
No.
We did it.
Sign my cast.
Never.
You can throw that pin away.
Yeah, all right.
I don't care what they say about me.
And now,
I go dumb, I go stupid, I get crazy.
come on and clap.
It's Kathie J's Stupid News.
A lady poured her pee on a bus driver. How sad for the bus driver.
Unless if it was like really cold out.
Yeah, so warm.
Only for a second.
So warm. Where's R. Kelly now?
Exactly.
Police in Washington are looking for a lady that urinated in a cup on a bus and then poured it on the bus driver.
And then she's probably one of those people that doesn't drink enough water.
Yeah, so it just was pungent. Whoa. Surveillance video shows the lady throwing the cup at the driver Saturday evening before getting off at a stop and running away.
I don't see nothing wrong.
Yeah, right. So authorities believe that she relieved herself in the back of the bus around other passengers. Oh, nothing weird happening. That lady's just peeing in a cup right next to me.
You're all, I smell Honey Smacks or Cheerios.
And as the lady was getting off the bus driver said the wrong thing to her.
He's all, hey, pee-pee lady.
No. The bus driver said, have a nice day.
That's
Aww.
it?
That's what she said.
Wow.
And then the passenger responded, are you talking to me? And then the driver replied, yes. She reached around the driver's plastic shield and dumped her pee on top of the lady's head, who was just being nice, telling her to have a nice day.
Well, you didn't tell me it was two ladies. Now it's hot.
Oh, geez. The driver went to the hospital for grossness.
Decontamination.
Decontamination, even though she wasn't injured. But poor lady.
Ugh.
Oh, take the week off.
Right. Can we get a better a protective shield
Yeah,
that's completely encased.
Exactly. Now that you know it's that easy, somebody just reaches around it.
Ugh.
Thieves. No, I'm not going to tell you what the thieves did yet. Let's get the Black Widow out of the way. This guy ate a bunch of Black Widow spiders, alive Black Widow spiders, all to get a Halloween job.
Okay, so wait a minute. Don't they have like poison?
Yeah, they totally do. Yeah. So a guy applying for a job at a California Halloween attraction. Oh, his mother must be so proud. He looks to be in his early 30s, late 20s.
She's like,
definitely lives in a basement.
right. She's like, do whatever you need to do to get this job and get out of my house.
You're right, because Halloween is around the corner,
Right,
and that's
she's like-
when a lot of special people can get jobs.
Right, people with piercings or
They're living in their parents' basement in their 30s.
right.
So the guy's applying for a job, and his shirt, it's one of the shirts where he cut the sleeves off.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so he's applying for a job. His name is Daniel. He's attending this hiring event at Hob Grove's annual haunted Halloween celebrations.
So is that part of the process? Like everybody that gets hired has to eat Black Widows?
Well, depending on who you want to be in the attraction, you have to show that you're willing to go there.
He's like, I'm the spider eater.
Yep. So he came prepared to show off his skills. He brought a bunch of live Black Widow spiders to show off how creepy he could be and how much he deserved to be in the house.
I bet he bought just a bunch of black spiders and then painted that little red thing on it
That
Right.
would be
I
smart.
mean,
make him look dangerous.
They can do it with your nails.
Right.
They could definitely do it on a Black Widow. So Daniel showed how he allows the spiders to crawl all over his face and inside his mouth before he eats them alive.
Okay, so like the poison would still be in the spider.
Yeah, right. So Daniel says he's been bitten by the spiders twice. He carries special pills to take in case he's subjected to the venom while he's doing his tricks.
Are those chewable? Are they
Right.
gummy? Like
We
gummy
had
medicine?
video of it, but it was so
Long and just
boring.
pointless.
And, yeah. Wiggins
We're like,
and I
bite him already.
We didn't want to subject you to it because he really lets him crawl around for a
For
second.
2 minutes and 30 seconds, is this guy pulling it out of a cup, letting it crawl on him?
Right.
It's like, okay.
And then he eats it finally after 2 minutes.
Gross.
So the performer, are we going to put the video up? So
yeah, we
other
can throw it
people-
up so people can be bored.
The performer gave a simple answer as to the question why he does this trick. Because it's fun.
Okay.
Because it's fun.
See
He's
what
that
you-
guy that has nothing special.
Right, no talent.
Right. So this is his thing. And,
Right.
and
He's
yeah.
all, you should see what I can do with a hose and a golf ball.
No, I don't want to see that. And finally, thieves. Thieves drilled through the Paris catacombs and stole $300,000 worth of wine.
What?
You know, the catacombs, if you don't know, everybody, the catacombs are 65 feet right under Paris. They're home to the bones of 6 million people. There's tours, there's illegal parties, there's secret film festivals. There are places where there are no lights down there. And on a recent night, thieves made off with about $300,000 worth of fancy wine.
So somebody kept their wine in their cellar that was in the dark.
So thieves drilled into a cellar belonging to an apartment complex. So they stole more than 300,000 bottles of vintage wine. Must be a really swanky apartment complex.
Right.
The wine's said to be worth between $600 a bottle and $1,200 a bottle.
So then would they try to sell that, I guess?
I don't know. The burglary could have happened any time between late July and late August, and we're just hearing about it now because it just got discovered. So nobody went down to these wine cellars.
Right.
After loading up on the wine, the thieves had to make their escape through the catacombs. So somebody actually drilled through skulls and walls.
Ooh.
Because, they leave all the
Right,
skulls
right,
there.
right,
All the
for
bones
sure.
are there.
Right.
So you hear all these horror stories or
you
like
have to crawl
ghosts.
through, right.
The ghosts and stuff that live in the catacombs. That must have been freaky in the dark.
Yeah.
Going through skulls and stuff trying to get your way out.
Well, and then you steal all that wine, and now you have to steal some crackers,
Right.
good cheese.
You're going to have to do research on one of the other sellers.
Some good olives, maybe a little fruit.
Definitely.
Hey, it's Larry
Kathy.
and Wiggins, and you're listening to Blazin' Hit Radio.
They wake me up. Best in the morning.
Celebrity Trash and Bash is just around the corner. What's up, Kathy?
I'm sorry to do this to everybody, but I have more on Kanye and Taylor Swift.
Yay!
I'm sorry.
That's next.
And now,
Invasive, violating, and just disgusting.
it's Celebrity Trash and Bash.
With Larry, Kathy, and Wiggins.
It's really disappointing. They're just looking for the wrong photo.
Here's Kathie J.
Gwyneth Paltrow says, I blanked up so many relationships.
Yeah, and you've had some good ones.
Yeah.
She had Brad Pitt.
She did have Brad Pitt, and he's one of the ones she referenced.
Right, she was like, we're going to wear the same hairdo. We're going to wear the same outfits. You're going to just follow me in.
Twinsies.
Right, exactly.
Gwyneth Paltrow, when asked if she had ever blanked up a relationship, she said, yes. Oh my God, I've blanked up so many relationships. So many. She's 44 years old. And she said, I'm actually a pretty good friend and a good sister and a good daughter and a mother. But
I'm a good daughter. She's like a good assistant to Iron Man.
yes, right, Penny.
Yeah.
She works. She does good. She said, it's taken me a lot of work to get to the place where I have a good romantic relationship.
With who?
I don't know who she's
Oh,
with.
maybe she has a new boyfriend.
She said, I'm potentially my most vulnerable and blanked up in the romantic slice of the pie pieces. Okay, I get that. At least she's aware. She
Right.
now realized it at 44 after 2 kids.
Well, she had a good run. She had a Mr. Who's the lead singer of that
Coldplay,
band?
Chris Martin. Yes.
Yeah.
No, she had a good run, right.
All right.
Don't they still have an open relationship?
No, they're not
No.
together.
Oh, okay.
They had a conscience uncoupling. So they realized that they can still be good friends and they were
okay.
parents together. Yeah.
That's not what you're fantasizing about.
Yeah, that to me just sounded dirty. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, conscious uncoupling. Okay.
Vapor lock. Is that what you were thinking? Gwyneth Paltrow, after she said, it's taken me a lot of work to get to the place where I have romantic relationships, good ones. The interviewer said, so Brad Pitt, if you're listening, and Gwyneth Paltrow said, oh yeah, I blanked that one up, Brad.
Wow, how do you mess that up? I mean, that's when you don't fart in front of that person.
Right.
You just try to pretend that you're always perfect. Sneak out
Yes,
of bed.
Brad.
Right, sneak
Whatever
out of bed.
you say, Brad.
Sneak out of bed before they wake up, brush your teeth, sneak back in bed.
Yep, exactly.
Good
Put a
morning.
little concealer on. The 2017 VMAs garnered the lowest ratings for the show in MTV history.
Wow.
Wow, Katie is just not having a good run.
She really isn't. And the thing is, maybe they eventually have realized, or they are going to realize that channel isn't about music videos. Like, you don't have one music video. It's all about reality shows.
Right.
And Fear Factor's on there now. Supposedly they're bringing TRL back. But even that show doesn't show the whole video.
No, they never did in the first place.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it felt like I don't need to tell you. Nobody watched the VMAs.
Right. They're bringing Cribs back, too. So that's kind of cool.
Are they?
Yes. So I like seeing inside celebrities' homes.
Yeah, sometimes, though, after I heard that, they would go to somebody else's house.
Like rent a house.
They'd rent a house and
Right.
that it was fake.
They're like, Carlos Mencia does not own this house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And the cars, everything was
all
super
of it.
fake.
Yeah, right.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Wait, all
Okay,
of
but
it
some
was.
celebrities showed their homes. Like, I like to see where Britney Spears has breakfast.
She showed you the house that she never visits.
No, she was in the house that was in California, but she's moved since.
Okay. Wow, stalker.
That's why when you watch Kardashians, you know they live there. Although
No,
they,
I heard they were
they
the
don't
ones
even-
that were wrong. That they didn't show their house.
No, for sure they show exteriors of
Someone
Other
else.
houses.
right, but they have been able to now show certain. I mean, because they can't avoid the backyards.
Yes.
So you get to see how big their houses are.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
Kylie's new house is huge.
He's
I'm just
a
saying.
Kylie lover. All right, let's get into Taylor Swift and Kanye West. Before we go to Kanye, Taylor, let's just talk about her. Dancer Todrick Hall. He was in the background of Taylor Swift's "Look What You Made Me Do" video. He's
Okay.
one of the ones with the "I Love TS"
And the high
t-shirt
heels.
and the high heels. He's a YouTube star, and he revealed in an interview that the secrecy was killing him.
He's I wanted to tell everybody I'm going to be in a video.
Yep. He said it was the hardest secret ever to keep, but he knows as an artist what needs to happen when creating stuff. So he said it was hard to not put anything on his YouTube channel because that's what people watch for him.
Right.
He didn't, but he just decided not to tell anything to anyone, not even one person, because he knew it would start leaking. So he didn't do anything with anyone. But he said it speaks volumes of what type of person Taylor Swift is as a human being and an artist, that she was able to get all of these people together and none of them say anything.
You know what I think is crazy? All the guys who wear high heels in that video.
Yeah.
Like, it took men to show women how to dance in high heels.
Oh, yes.
Eh?
You know what? Prince first showed us how to dance in high heels.
And then he had hip surgery.
Right. And then it was Gaga's video.
Right. It was
'Cause
Gaga.
those
and then,
guys wore heels.
And then Madonna did it.
Yeah.
And now everybody does it.
Right.
In fact, we're wearing heels right now.
And I'm not.
Yeah, right.
Kathy's in
Yes.
jelly flats.
All right, 2017. And if you're wondering about all those diamonds that were in the bathtub in Taylor Swift's video,
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're not real.
well, a lot of them were.
What?
Yeah. So according to page 6,
That whole tub full of jewelry?
yeah, the pieces that she's wearing, all of those, the bracelets, necklaces, rings, earrings, those are all real. And she's
Whoa.
got like multiple stuff on her.
Right.
And those were pieces that she borrowed from Lane's archives. So, like her snake ring that she has, it's just part of the Oscars, like of collections.
Okay.
So Zoe Saldana wore that snake ring in 2013 to the Oscars.
Oh, okay.
So it's all multi-million-dollar pieces that she was draped in, and some of the stuff that, like the top layer in the tub, those pieces were real.
Whoa.
2 pieces alone, 2 chains alone, cost $10 million in that tub.
I wonder if the pearls were real in her clam. You know, just pull out a whole strand.
Oh, my God.
Well, that brings me to the next story, Taylor's boyfriend.
Okay, this is weird because I didn't know she had a boyfriend.
Yes.
And then I saw that story, and I looked at a picture of him. He looks like he's 12.
Yeah, he does look very young, but he's taller than her.
That's fine, but, like, where did she find him? At a bus stop?
No. So he's an actor, and his name is Alwyn. He's out of the UK.
Okay.
And he's filming an upcoming movie called The Favorite. So he's a working actor.
Okay.
Like the next up-and-coming
Right.
actor.
I would
Of course
imagine
she would
somebody,
find-
she's not going to hire a guy doesn't have a job.
Yes, right. So sources say that they're very happy together, that this relationship with Taylor and the decision to keep him quiet and out of the spotlight is actually making her very happy. They've been known to just move slowly without any pressure. And the actor often visits Taylor in the States. He's very happy spending time with her. He talks about her on set. They're on the same page. And now, of course, he's getting to know her parents. And he's supportive and a good guy. So we will see if that makes any kind of change.
I got to see more pictures of him. It's Joe what?
No, it's just Alwyn.
Yeah, it's his first name.
Joe Alwyn.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, like, because, I mean, the picture that they have of him in there,
Yeah.
he really looks young. How old is he? Do we know?
I don't know.
YouTube star, so probably like early 20s.
No, he's not a YouTube star.
Oh, he's
Oh,
not.
he's
a-
No.
He's an actor.
Oh, he's an actor.
Yeah.
He's an
You'd
actor.
recognize him from... I don't know. You'd recognize him.
Right,
He's really cute in that picture.
He looks like
Go to his
what
IMDb.
the kid from Sixth Sense was supposed to look like.
Totally.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin.
No, not Macaulay Culkin.
Haley Joel
Haley
Osment.
Joel Osment.
Should have
Yeah.
turned out like that.
Okay.
I like how Larry goes to the pictures of the dude instead of his IMDb, where we can find out
Yeah,
his age
who he
and what
is
he's
and all that
worked
other
on.
stuff.
I'm more interested in what his eyebrows look like. What color his
know.
eyes are.
Yeah, we
So,
know.
listen, here's the thing. If you really look at him, he's kind of a perfect match for her, kind of like Calvin Harris was as far as, like, they have the same hair color.
Yes.
And they're both tall and skinny.
He's good looking.
Right, he's like a Ken doll to her, Barbie.
Can you let us know now what he's done and
I don't really
how old
care.
he is?
I don't
Okay,
really care.
all right. Well, then we'll move on. Kanye West and Taylor Swift. Kim and Kanye tried to say that they didn't care, that they'd moved past it. They dropped the fight a year ago. Well, seems to be something's going on over there because looks like Kanye's going to be dropping his solo or his next album. It's called Hey Mama, and it's on November 10th, which is the release date of Taylor Swift's album.
Oh, so in other words, he's like, I better take advantage of all this publicity.
Yep. So the idea then for Kanye's fans, they're starting to post everywhere, hype up Kanye so Taylor, the witch, won't win. So Taylor Swift releases the Kanye diss track, and then now she's planning to release it on the anniversary of Kanye's mother's death on November 10th. All of his fans are just sharing and sharing and sharing. They want everyone to reach as many people as possible, outstream Taylor, showing respect for Donda and Kanye.
Well, and then Taylor's fans, they got a bunch of tiki torches and took to the streets. And now it's really weird.
It's gotten bad, right? That's exactly it. And finally, Kim Kardashian says her daughter North would be a better president than Donald Trump.
Well, I'm going to have to give her this one.
It's actually something I was like, I like Kim for that comment.
Kim has a strong opinion about Donald Trump, and she said
We're all, please don't be on our side.
Anyone can run the U.S. better. My daughter would be better. She said this in a new interview with Harper's Bazaar, Arabia.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know they had it out there.
Kim said, we've worked so hard to get where we were and to have so many things that we were so proud of in our country to just literally revert backwards is the most frustrating thing. Every single day when you can't really believe what's going on, the next day it's something else even more crazy and tragic.
Oh, my God. Stop making sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Like she did make sense.
We didn't even know you watched the news.
Yeah, she's repeating what Kanye says.
That could be. Kanye totally. You know he walks around ranting and being all paranoid.
Right.
She's picking up on it.
She's literally reading that from a script. That's funny.
Then they asked her if she follows Trump. You know, she's got 37 plus million followers. She said, I don't follow him. She follows Barack.
Ooh,
She told Harper's Bazaar, you just don't feel safe anymore.
Yeah, but can I remind everybody that Kanye West was the first to go kiss Trump's ring? Remember when he got elected?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And Kanye made a big deal. Oh, I'm going to visit him. He's cool.
Oh, right. There was that picture of Kanye in Trump Towers.
So enjoy that, Kim.
That's probably why he's having her go out instead of him, because they're going to call him out for that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. So Fat America News. You guys want to hear what the yummy latest and greatest is?
Sure.
Bacon. Bacon, 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 bacon.
Kathy doesn't know it's not bacon.
Bacon wrapped hog legs.
Okay, that's bacon wrapped in bacon.
Yes, exactly. Isn't it brilliant? You got bacon wrapped in bacon, dipped in bacon.
You've never really seen anybody walk around with like a hog leg.
No, right?
Maybe a turkey leg.
Exactly. So now some people at the Arizona State Fair are trying to change that to be a hog leg.
Ugh, because then you have like Mrs. Piggy's toes. Like, do you have to carry her? Is that the handle?
Ew. The most intriguing at the new state fair, drink a fruit from a fruit. That's one of the new stands that'll be there.
Wait, say that again?
So it's drink a fruit. I hear what you're.
Wait, say
I
it
hear
again.
what you're hearing.
I know, but say it again.
Okay. Drink a fruit.
Drink a fruit from a fruit?
Drink a fruit from a fruit.
Right, that's like pride. That's like when you buy each other drinks.
Okay.
Or every Friday.
Drink a fruit from a fruit is a way that you sling pineapple, watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew, coconut juice. You serve it in the fruit's shell.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay,
Just like so, it's
right.
like exotic and
Right,
you feel
right.
like you're on
It's a
vacation.
place- Yes.
There's a place in Hawaii that gives you a big drink and a pineapple. It's so good.
Oh, yeah. Like an alcoholic,
Yeah.
like a pina colada. There's a lobster, the Baja lobster. You can try a lobster dog, lobster fries, lobster mac and cheese, and a lobster classic roll.
That would be one meat that I do kind of miss.
Lobster?
Lobster and crab.
Man, Del Frisco's came on the TV show yesterday, the Everyday Show, because it's their anniversary menu that's out, and their lobster tail, I literally was the size of your head.
Oh my god!
I was like,
and I
where
have a
did you
big head.
Get, yeah, right? I was like, where did you get this lobster? I went to put it in a to-go container, and it was so heavy and big, and knocked the container over.
Whoa!
It was a big monster tail.
And you're not a big seafood fan, but did you try it?
No, of course I didn't try
Oh,
it.
it's delicious.
You know what?
Mr.
There was like a 40-ounce like steak there. That's what I tried. All right.
Yeah.
Don't you miss that, Larry?
You know what? I don't
You
miss
used
red
to be a
meat, and I
huge meat-
don't miss chicken. I don't really miss anything because I have all these great substitutes, eat more vegetables and stuff. But when I hear about seafood and like those crab legs that you can get like at Costco, where you break it in half and you literally pull out like 9 inches of meat.
Oh God!
And it's all like you dip it in the butter and then you slap it on your face before you eat it.
Fruit on fruit.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, that's a fruit on fruit Friday.
Right, and that's an oxymoron too, because it's like fish, but it's not fish.
Well, so not to go off topic, but like I got you salmon at the wedding. Is that a problem?
Oh, salmon chanted evening.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. No. I've already determined that there's going to be some challenges at the resort. But I know Kayla's mom's vegan or vegetarian.
Rosemary.
Right. So like I can definitely live off of guacamole, pico de gallo, beans, rice, tortillas.
You'll be fine.
All right,
I mean?
you'll be
Yeah,
fine.
right.
Right.
All right.
So I don't really
So-
have to go there.
Does your future mother-in-law do salmon?
She'll do some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll do seafood in that.
Right. If there's like lobster and crab down there, I might take a bite. I'm
Those are still animals.
I'm plant based. I'm not a vegan. There's a difference.
Okay.
Doesn't sound
got
like it.
We got a little fluctuation in the plant based. In other words, people want to like clock me and say this and that, but it's like, I'm gonna if I went to a fancy restaurant and somebody had something there, and I might taste it. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
All right. So that's good.
I got a little leeway here,
yes,
folks.
I get that.
All right.
So here's another stand that everyone's really talking about. So the 5-pound bacon wrapped pork leg.
See, now I would avoid that completely.
Yeah, great. There's also another 5-pound option, the fry chos. Combination of nachos and fries with chili served in a 5-pound boat.
Okay, those are awesome. I've had French fry nachos. Those are pretty dope.
There's cactus pear lemonade at the Arizona State Fair and buffalo chicken fries. So it's fries topped with popcorn chicken, blue cheese, ranch, and hot sauce.
And they've ordered tons of extra porta potties this year.
You're going to need them for sure. And also in Fat American news, for the first time ever, Yogurtland, which is my favorite froyo place,
Right, it's like a Menchie's.
they're serving ice cream. Soft serve ice cream.
Just when I quit dairy. So wait a minute. Like, what do they serve now?
It's
Oh,
just
it's
frozen
yogurt.
yogurt, right?
Oh, okay.
And to me, I don't like Menchie's because they have like the tart yogurt taste to me, and I
It
don't
depends
like
on the
that.
yogurt that you get.
Right, but for the most part, most of their yogurts do.
Have
Or-
a yogurt-
No, that's pinkberry that I'm thinking
Right,
about.
pinkberry is way too yogurty.
Yeah, I can't. Ugh.
Like you could even put Snickers on it and it's too yogurty.
Right, and I tried.
Right.
Trust me.
Menchie's
Right.
and Yogurtland is perfect.
Yeah, because they don't taste like yogurt.
Right, so it's weird that they are putting ice cream in. But
Right. And the reason why Yogurtland is doing this is not because they say that people aren't interested in the yogurt. They say they have plenty of people coming in for their flavors like the spicy sweet chili mango sorbet.
and they have the caramel.
Oh, yeah. They're so good. They have like 50 different toppings.
Right.
Like, Yogurtland takes care of it. They're going with soft serve ice cream because for the first time ever, it's a place where you can serve yourself soft serene ice cream, and it'll be in all these yummy different flavors that Yogurtland comes up with.
Right, the only place you can serve yourself your own soft serve is at a country buffet.
Yeah,
Yep.
right. And so a lot of people like
Or
me,
Jason's Deli.
There's times that I just want an ice cream.
Right.
And my only option is I got to go stand in line at Dairy Queen.
Oh,
you know,
right.
unless I'm in Thornton and I know it's a drive-through.
Right, and
So-
Kathie likes to do it herself because then she can take like a small bucket up
You
there.
got that right.
Yeah.
And then
You got that right. I'm excited about this option. It started yesterday at Yogurtland, so go get them before it's gone. They're hoping to just be the next froyo server or a frozen treat server.
Well, with so many people being lactose intolerant, again, I hope they have plenty of bathrooms.
All right. Thank you, plant-based.
Hey, girl.
Call or text
I'm on my way to work.
303-728-3420.
Okay.
Blazin Hit Radio.
Hey,
Hey.
call us, girl.
Or text us.
Yeah.
303-728-3420. Hey.
Still trying to learn this iPhone, man. Coming from the Android to an iPhone, I don't know if I like the iPhone.
No, you get used to it. You just have to know the tricks to it, like being able to hit the back left button to go back to where you were. Because you said there's no back button. Well,
Yeah.
the back button exists in the top left of the app. So if you leave the browser for an email,
Okay.
it'll say Safari in the top left, and you can go back to Safari.
Okay, I didn't understand anything you said. You'll have to just show me.
You do that, right, Larry? You know what I'm talking about?
Okay,
Where you
so
hit the button twice?
No, go back.
so here I am. Oh wait, okay, so I'm in the email. Can I? You want me to go?
Oh,
into
so
an
like
app?
like even if you open up Safari, so like double click this enter button and go to Safari.
Okay.
And then in the top left it should say email, right?
No.
Oh, it doesn't?
No.
Okay, let me see that.
Okay,
All right. Well,
wait,
I guess
hang
we'll-
on. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know. All right,
So,
anyway.
anyways, so speaking of iPhones, guys, did you hear about the iPhone 8?
That's what I've been waiting for because my phone, like, initially was like started freaking out.
Yeah.
And then it erased all my contacts, which sucked. Mm-hmm. And then they came back for a second, and then it erased all my text conversations I've ever had with people.
That sucks.
And then my contacts went away. So, and then sometimes I'll look at my phone and it starts to fade in and out. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh my God, this is bad. So I'm waiting for the next phone. So I'm trying to hold on to this crap piece of phone, which I think is the 7.
Okay. I have to ask, and I already know the answer.
What?
But Larry, have you even backed that phone up as it is right now? You're getting a new phone. Have you
I
even
was
backed
just
that
going
up
to say,
one time?
your
since
contact
then?
list not one time has been backed up.
Okay, Wiggins, you're asking me to back it up, and we're on the air. People can hear us. I mean,
So that's a no, Wiggins.
Yeah.
no, I'm just lucky
If he's
that
deflecting, that's a no.
And you can even do wireless iCloud backup to where it does it when you're on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so you don't-
we all explained why I can't do the cloud.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because my
but-
mom gets my junk pics sent to her phone that are supposed to come to me.
Right. But at some point, you never had the contact list backed up.
I don't know. I'm just so waiting for the next phone.
So that's
Tell me
a no.
about the new
Okay.
phone.
Okay, so the iPhone 8, they're getting rid of something that I go to probably every single time I'm on my phone, the home button. That's another reason why I don't like this, because the Android, I could just hit a button and I went home.
See, here's the problem. The iPhone people, the Apple people, they sit in a room and they're just like, yeah, what can we do that can make it really weird and difficult?
And it'll be headlines.
Right. It's like, no, we don't use the plug for headphones. We're going to make people charge them every time. And you could be in the middle of your listening to whatever, and there went your headphones because you forgot to charge them.
And now you
can't even
use
take
your
a
phone.
call.
Right.
Oh,
That's
my God. How
ridiculous.
stupid.
People don't like the cord.
Right.
No.
we like the cord.
We like the
We like to know
convenience
to
of
plug it
being-
in and it works.
Exactly.
Pretty soon they're going to be like, we're not going to have a screen. People don't want a screen.
Right. It
We're
gets
just going to
in the
stare at
way.
a piece of metal. Call someone. Call someone.
Awesome.
I don't understand.
Someone.
I don't understand.
Okay, well, you kind of just hit the nail on the head, Larry. There's a lot changing to the iPhone 8. Thanks to the phone's design, the entire front of the device is going to be screen, except for a small notch at the top.
Okay. So the whole front thing is screen.
Yeah, so where the button is now, it'll be a screen.
Right. So they're giving you like a broader area to crack when you drop it.
Right, exactly. And I'm sorry, I like the security of the buttons at the bottom of the
Right.
screen.
Right. You're like, this
That's-
is my home safety
right,
area.
right. You can always hit one of those, and this phone will get back to something.
Right, and now with no
something
button-
you recognize.
Right, exactly. With no button, you're going to be feeling around like Stevie Wonder. Is this on? Call someone.
Okay,
Call
so
someone.
this is not your next phone, Larry.
Amy.
Amy
text
phone.
Amy. Amy text Gorilla.
Okay, so Apple's entire approach to phones will need to change. That includes ditching the home button in favor of waving your finger around, it turns out.
So you have to flip your phone off. Open up. I am waving. my
I
finger.
hate you! Open up.
Call someone.
Okay,
The call someone came from when I had one of my iPhones and I was telling Kathy, you
right.
just have to hit this button and say call someone.
He was so excited
and I-
for the voice and call.
And it wouldn't pick up my voice. And I would go, call someone. And it would be like, nothing. I'm all, call someone.
And he was so cocky going in. He was like,
Call someone.
Get this. All I have to do is say, call someone, and then I can say their name, and then they call him. Do you remember that morning?
No,
Okay.
but it
Call
makes,
you were
someone.
there.
it makes me
And so-
want to bust out my phone and say, call
Call
someone.
So, and the phone kept going, I'm sorry.
Right.
And Larry just looked like an idiot.
Call
Shut up.
someone.
That was a good day.
No, it doesn't do it. It doesn't do it for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, anyways, okay, so in September, this, here, that's what, tomorrow? The debut of the iPhone 8 is going to happen at some point.
September 12th, I think, is the announcement.
Thank you.
When would it be available for purchase?
Yeah, that's where it gets hard and tricky because you end up having to wait unless you're one of those first nerds in line.
Yeah.
But in 2 weeks, I say usually around end of
Come
September.
on,
Okay.
regular phone. Hold up.
So whatever they debut September 12th, 12th, you're thinking?
No, 12th will be the reveal.
Okay,
so 12th will be the
that's
actual.
when they break down how the new phone runs.
Right. There's not going to be a place to charge it.
Yeah.
No headphone cord. No screen.
We get that. We get
no
that.
volume.
Okay, but it is about dragging your fingers all across the screen with the new iPhone 8 because you'll be doing a lot of it. Across the bottom of the screen, there's a thin software bar in lieu of the home button. A user can drag it up to the middle of the screen to open the phone. When inside an app, a similar gesture starts multitasking. From here, they can continue to flick upwards to close the app and go to the home screen.
All right. So
it's like shifting cars, like shifting a gear.
no, it's kind of like
flipping.
this. I think it's like this when you.
Here's how it is right now. Yeah.
Right, like when you
Yeah.
check your messages like this. So let's say
Right.
you go like that.
Oh, okay.
And then
okay.
it brings down your messages.
Okay, got that. Okay.
And then
okay.
there's a version that actually goes.
Stop. The multitasking interface has been redesigned to appear like a series of standalone cards that'll be swiped through versus the stack of cards on current iPhones.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait a
Oh, okay.
minute.
So here's the thing: is I have iOS 11 on my iPad because you can get the
Ooh, look
beta.
at
You can get the
you.
beta version of it.
I don't know what
And
he
so
just said.
it's the before it comes out because that's how they work it, like us, how we're working out the kinks.
Yes.
That's the way Apple does it. So if you want, you can download the beta version before it's available to the public. Go through it, and then you report any errors.
Sometimes when you play video games, Kathy, they'll let you jump on a beta version so you can test it out with a group of people and play the game before it comes out.
Okay.
So if you do a bunch of beta versions and you've mastered that,
Yeah.
you're the master beta champ.
Oh my God! Is that
yeah.
where you were going?
That's where
the
I was
whole
going.
time.
Yep. Yeah. So anyway,
Wait a minute. Who came up with that joke first?
Larry.
I'm sure.
sure
a
Larry
12-year-old boy
I'm sure
did.
you've used it
Yeah.
plenty. Because I'm sitting over here like beta, and then you say what?
The master of the guy who does
oh my
that.
God! I felt like an idiot.
Anyway, when's
Happy
the phone
Thursday.
out? Yeah, right. When's the
right,
phone out?
right into September. But
Into
anyway,
September.
But my point is that with the iOS 11, what they're saying there, everything appears at one time on the screen. So instead of cycling through where it comes across, all apps will be on the screen at the
I
same
don't
time.
get it.
Yeah, I don't understand either.
I don't get it.
From the Mile High. Blazin' Hit Radio. Now worldwide.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. Shout out to everybody listening
Yes.
in parts of the country, in Seattle, Tucson, St. Louis,
San Francisco.
Yeah, we love you guys.
Hey, the number 2 most listened to spot, Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and then
right.
Chicago.
Oh my God, I might leave my husband for Eminem.
Yeah.
Speaking
Oh my
of
God.
Detroit.
Yeah, I think you'd be going to Detroit looking for something else. Trouble.
No, I honestly feel that if Eminem ever saw me and knew my cool personality, he'd want to hang with me.
Oh my God, he would totally trash you in a rap. He'd go, this girl is talking to me. She doesn't make any sense.
No, he'd get me. He would be the one person that would get me.
Listen, you're lucky one guy got you, and then now you have a couple kids. So just chill out.
I am. I love you, Mr. Efficient.
Okay, so I hate to beat a dead horse here, but
You can talk about vegetarian again.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, plant-based.
Plant-based. No, I'm eating like the best like breakfast burrito that's tofu, which is really amazing.
Okay.
But I just yesterday, Kathy took a leap, and I made her a sandwich,
Yes.
and she ate it, and she said it was awesome.
Okay, can I just say, I mean, I'm sure that stuff's expensive.
No, it's not.
It's not, well, I don't know. We'll have to see what
It's
our
the
level
same. It's the same amount. Like it's basically, I gave Kathy a bologna
A
sandwich.
bologna sandwich. Okay, so Wiggins, you're a white trash kid. I'm a white trash kid. Bologna, is amazing, but you can't have it because you're always told it is the worst of the worst. But
Right.
to me, I love the taste of bologna and mustard.
Right.
Man.
For
and
you-
with some cheese in it.
For years, we were told, "Oh, that's the worst lunch meat you could eat. It's got nitrates." So
If you do anything, don't do bologna.
right, and then you thought, "Oh, well, then I'll eat turkey. That's definitely healthy, even though it's just as bad for you." They say that they should have warnings on lunch meat the same as cigarettes.
You know what? Somewhere they were thinking of doing that. I don't remember, but there was a city or something that's thinking
Right.
of doing that. But back to Wiggins. Don't you love bologna?
I used to eat the red stuff around it.
Okay, that's the paper.
That's why.
But wait,
that's
no.
why he is how he is.
That's the paper.
Well,
Lead chip paint eater.
so I would.
He also eats the outside of a Baby Bell. He's like, that was chewy.
Oh my God, Wiggins.
So like,
His turds are covered in wax, red wax.
They come out compressed
Right.
in the wax.
Exactly. You'd have to open it to get the turd out, but why would you?
But why would you? It's
Right.
the perfect plumbing system.
Right, it's like sealed.
it's probably why I don't go regularly. It's all like wrapped.
It's all right.
internally.
You have strings like ripping
you're not
apart your
supposed to
intestines.
eat the
So
okay, so
I
anyways.
would get the church. We would get the church donation foods or the food bank at the
Yeah.
churches, right? And so we'd always have like the cheap meat and the botulism cans that were all dented. And so when we would have the nice meat that had the red around it, I just thought it was like, oh, this is fancy meat. And
oh, my little baby.
so
Wiggins.
I would eat it, but then I would be like, why is it so hard to eat?
That's like somebody who accidentally puts a Velveeta slice on their burger without taking the
right with
plastic
the wrapper
off.
still
Yo,
on it.
What is happening here?
Right. Although this person thought, obviously that wrapper is fancy. That makes the cheese better.
Trailer park?
Right. Anyway,
so,
here's the thing.
Wow.
They have a fake bologna. It's made like, of soy or like tofu.
Right.
Depends. And so they've replicated bologna. And then they've also replicated the pre-wrapped cheese slice.
was that cheese fake?
Yeah.
It was?
Yeah, that wasn't real cheese either.
What? Okay, so it was a bomb sandwich but I was thinking, well, obviously it's the real cheese that's making this bologna taste so good. But it was heaven. Like while I was eating it, I was like, I can have bologna every day.
And you know what? You know what made the sandwich even better?
What?
Cutting it diagonally.
It was like I just came out of a lunchbox.
And then
it was so awesome. No, the crust were on.
I made Kathy a sandwich because she says she's hungry. I put
was
some chips on the
starving.
plate. I walked past and Chris is like, "Are you somebody's mom?"
He did.
And I was like, "Well, I'm just taking care of Kathy." So, thus proving you can become plant-based and still enjoy things like that are meat-like.
I was shocked.
Okay.
I was shocked.
And I gave her a bite of my chicken pesto pasta.
And that was pretty damn good.
And it's not real chicken. It's made by the Tofurky people.
What is the meat-like product? I'm
Okay.
not.
Oh, okay, I see
you
what
know
you're
I
saying,
mean?
okay.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's soy,
Oh,
or
okay.
it's made like the Tofurky people. It's made
Okay.
with tofu, which is soy.
Okay.
So like, yeah, they can replicate some really good meats. Last night I had a Beyond Meat burger, which is actually made of plants. It's a plant-based burger. Okay, but check this out. It's like it grills and it even stays pink in the middle.
You took a picture of your food?
Yeah, of course.
He's pulling out his iPad.
No, I know. And why is it not opening? Don't you hate when your stupid thing?
You better back it up, dude.
I don't know why you're
Man,
hitting
back
on me
it
on
up.
the air.
No, he
Okay, so wait a minute. Listen.
He lost all stuff on the iPad 2-3 years
No,
ago.
that was
It was
because
Avery.
Avery's fault.
Yeah, but he doesn't learn.
No,
You
he
could have backed it up.
Back
Okay.
it up.
Okay, look at that burger.
Looks delicious. Looks good.
Right. So that's a Beyond Meat burger, and so it's really made of plants. And because it stays pink in the middle,
Yeah.
so it looks like meat. So when you bite into it, it tastes like meat. It's
See, I think we all want to be healthier, and if you're I never put plants in my body, so it would be nice to be putting them in and me not know it. So,
right. It's like how they like put vegetables in spaghetti sauce for kids,
right? Like
to trick
the
them.
cauliflower,
Right, like healthy Julie.
right? Squash.
So you have to you'll only eat it as long as you don't know that.
No, it's just for some reason. I like I said, I'm white trash. Like I didn't have the best examples, so it's hard to focus on the other. But you need to if you want to survive.
Well, and I'll tell you this: with it's proof positive. There's no debating this. Plant-based diet can reverse heart disease and people that have diabetes.
See, and that right there, if you have diabetes,
that tells you everything you need to know right there.
Yeah.
Because I don't like pills.
Right.
I used to. I mean, don't get me
I
wrong.
remember that.
No,
Kathy
she likes a
used
little
to.
Oxycontin.
Kathy, no, it's the Vicodin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I used
See, that sounded like she missed it, like she missed.
Black
eyes.
eyes. Right, exactly.
That was another Kathy, and I miss her. Hey, it's Larry, Kathy, and Wiggins, and you're listening to Blazin' Hit Radio.
Check it out.
Let me know and I'll take you there.
Time for another hit.
Blazin' Hit Radio.
All right, so I am known as Larry Uliberry on sports.
Yes, you are.
For my lack of sports knowledge.
No, not lack of.
But I will say this: this whole thing about the Denver Broncos changing the name, or somebody wanting to change the name of the Broncos to the Colorado Broncos.
What?
versus the Denver Broncos.
Wait a minute. I haven't heard about this.
Yeah, it's just some weird guy.
I guess I don't need to. I'm not
You
Larry
know
on
Larry, you
sports.
Larry on
Yeah,
sports.
I'm sorry. Tell me.
It's just some guy that wants attention, I think, and then so he brought this up. But I mean, there are some sports teams that are named after the state versus the city, and here's why I don't think it should happen.
Okay.
Is because we're the Denver Broncos for the people that live here in Denver. That's where the support is.
Okay.
So if you live in rural Colorado and you voted for Trump, you don't deserve the Broncos.
No.
You voted for a whole different kind of orange.
No, that's not.
You're orange,
no,
all right.
That's not what you say.
No.
But but you're right. There's the Colorado Rapids.
Right. Well, no, and then there's the Chicago Bears.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then you have the
Minnesota Vikings.
Right. Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
No. Minnesota's the state. We're trying with city ones.
No. We're saying there's examples of the state. So
okay.
So in other words, it's not that far
he said
fetched.
Chicago, not Illinois. It's not the Illinois Bears. It's the Chicago Bears.
Oh, right. Well, there's lots of examples on both sides.
Yes, right.
Okay.
And so it is what it is, and it's going to be the Denver Broncos because we said so.
Well, I don't know. This man is saying otherwise.
Rodgers takes a snap and is sacked.
11 miles from the gleam of Mile High Stadium.
I'll have to do 2 press conferences.
A big idea emerges in the smaller town of Commerce City.
Broncos country is so much bigger than Denver County that perhaps this idea makes sense.
That idea is to change the name of the Denver Broncos to the Colorado Broncos.
Yep.
Okay, that just doesn't sound right.
You're right. He's a guy that wants attention.
Right, because he was on the second press conference.
Yeah. So why are we wasting our time?
I'm from Commerce City.
So wait a minute, Colorado Broncos. That just doesn't sound right.
No.
It just doesn't.
No.
It struck me as something that almost seemed inevitable.
Michael Scanlon has even bought the domain name and launched
Of
this
course.
website for people to sign a petition if they like the idea.
No.
That's why he did it, so he can get rich if all of a sudden the Broncos go, hey, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Get some website hits and then be like, yeah.
No. All the shirts are already printed. Everybody's already got the tattoos with the D on it.
Not looking to change team colors. We're not looking to change the team logo. We're not asking the team to move. Just simply looking to start a statewide discussion about whether it makes sense to upgrade the geographic identity of the team.
I think we should start a statewide discussion of why you're wasting our time, sir.
Right? Because I'm sorry. Even the reporter saying the small town of Commerce City isn't small anymore. I've grown up here. It used to be small, and
Right.
I'm sorry, I consider Commerce City Denver. You're Denver Metro.
Yeah.
I don't get why this dude, I thought he was going to be coming from Rifle or something.
And you know why you can't turn your nose up at Commerce City?
Why?
Because that's all your crap in there. That's where all the dump takes all the stuff.
Right.
So
we all contributed to Commerce
exactly.
City.
That's your kids' dirty diapers.
And the mountain, trash mountain, going on your way out to the airport, that's us.
exactly.
You can see that from my porch.
Trash mountain?
Yeah, for sure. And if elected, I say we move Commerce City on the other side of the airport, and then let's
Beautify it up.
Yeah, right there. Yeah. Anyway.
Scanlon says the Colorado brand is more inclusive of the Broncos' broad fan base and could follow in the tradition of teams like the Minnesota Vikings, Arizona Cardinals, Tennessee Titans, Carolina Panthers, New York Jets, New York Giants, and New England Patriots.
That's funny.
But some say fans should call a personal foul on the idea.
It's the tradition, I think. Just leaving the tradition like it always has been for the fans and for everybody here in the city.
They don't need to change it to the Colorado-Utah Broncos so that I feel included. I think they should just leave it where it's at.
They're right. We should kick this guy's ass. They're absolutely right.
All us Denver Bronco fans.
What an idiot.
Scanlon realizes a change could be a Hail Mary pass.
This isn't just something we're doing on a whim. And frankly, if the town's not interested in it, if the Broncos fans aren't interested in it, it will die a slow, quiet death.
And then I would have bought the domain name for nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm really hoping it works out
That's
so
what's
I
gonna
can
happen.
be rich.
No, you're not getting rich. We are not going to allow you to be rich.
We're on our way to Commerce City to find you. Despacito, favorito.
Hey, you're our favorite, everybody.
Yeah,
we
we-
love you. Thank you for listening to us in the morning. Yahoo!
We appreciate you guys putting up with our technical technical glitches, which we've put into high gear to make sure that we're...
Yeah, I was up late last night to try to resolve this because I'm just as frustrated. I think Larry and Kathie are as well with the problems you guys are having. So.
Yeah, but again, since you're our best and most loyal listeners, we've been relying on you to tell us about all the glitches. So we've been in this together, and we couldn't thank you enough. Thank you. Actually, we're going to have to wait a way coming up soon where we can thank you in person.
Absolutely. Oh, that sounded sexy.
Wait a minute. I don't have enough energy.
Maybe we can get people tickets to the Colorado Broncos.
Okay, we got people coming in on the text line. Larry, I'll help you. Go back. Larry, I'll help you kick the guy who wants to change the Broncos name to the Colorado Broncos. It's just stupid.
Yeah, I think it was really like him trying to make some money.
This guy's an idiot. You know what I like? You guys texting in, if you could say, hey, it's Mike, that guy's an idiot. Or, I like saying Mike says he's an idiot.
Right, so put your name first. Okay?
Yeah, if you could.
Because then Kathie has to try to figure out who you are, what's your handle.
And then she's going to thank you in person.
The Chicago Bears. See, somebody just said, Chicago Bears. Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, man. Hey, what's the deal with them? Since I have my ear to the ground as far as sports goes.
Yes, you know everything.
I do hear that they're this favorite team already. Why? Just because they got a stadium? Or do they really actually have some good players?
I think the Raiders have potential. I've drafted some Raiders players on my fantasy team, so I think that they have...
Ooh, that's like dabbling in the black magic.
Yeah, they have potential. But I also think that the fact that it's Vegas just makes it so awesome. As I love Vegas, so to me, I would go...
Yeah, you lose your ass every time. Big Shot wanted us to know in Bakersfield, California, they're listening to the show, and they love red ribbon around the bologna, Wiggins. Keep the laughs coming. We love you guys.
So they eat the red part too?
They do. There's other people out there that eat the red part. Go down, Wig. I want to go the other way. Let me read more.
I actually think there might be something in there that's like, please do not eat the red part of the bologna. It may cause anal warts.
Do you know what? I'm sure that they felt that everyone was smart enough to know you didn't eat the red ribbon.
Yeah,
I was extra hungry. I was poor.
No, but I think,
don't let anything go to waste.
I think that because you were raised by a single mother, you definitely were left probably to eat lead chips by yourself.
Right.
But do you think your mom was aware that you were eating the red stuff, or was her little he eats the red stuff?
Oh no, she was
special.
She was working all the time or going to school or something.
She was never
home.
Yeah.
No, I was the one cooking meals for her, so she probably ate some red stuff.
She pulls it out. She's like, "Oh, thank you."
Man, Wiggins is just like an after-school special.
Yeah, Sandra says, Sandra here. I'll take a personal thank you from Wiggins.
No, I'm getting married in 6 days.
You are getting married.
That means you have 6 days to hook it up.
No.
Danny says, love you guys. The name change will never happen. Mikey and Thornton says, yeah, let's kick his ass.
Hey, Wiggins, so did Kay had her bachelorette party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were there strippers there?
I don't know, but here's what's weird, and I love Brendan and Asia. The Brendan's actually one of my groomsmen, but Asia, so Brendan got thrown up on my bachelor party, and so Asia came up to Blackhawk and gave him a shirt. I was like, all right, whatever.
His
I'm
girlfriend.
drunk. His wife.
Okay.
And but then he met up with her at the Kayla's bachelorette party. I was like,
so they're checking on each other.
Yeah.
So they're that couple that can't do anything alone.
No, I don't know.
I think they were like, maybe I'll just stop by to make sure you're not cheating with a whore.
No, I
right,
don't. I don't
they're
think
that couple that can't do anything alone.
No, I don't know what it is because they showed up later in the night. It wasn't like they were there all night. They just showed up when it became 1 a.m. and everyone was about to leave.
That's okay, Wiggins. You're allowed to. That means somebody's showing up as a DD.
Okay.
You dummy.
Well, they had a limo. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
My question is,
I love them though.
If she would have gotten strippers, would that have bothered you?
No, I don't care.
Really?
Yeah.
Right? Even though when the photos come out, there she is riding on top of his chest, putting whipped cream on it.
I know, because
there's nothing happening.
I think that's confidence. I like it.
Yeah, we like where you're going.
But, you know what I mean? I've met plenty of strippers where I was like, so what are you doing when you get off? You know what I mean? It's that easy. When do you clock out?
Yeah, no, I don't think she'd be doing that.
Okay,
yeah.
no, for sure.
All guys.
Hey, you're a confident man.
Yeah.
He also doesn't think she's meeting pilots at 32,000 feet.
Rich, handsome,
and
pilots.
Screw the pilots. Sorry about no pun intended. But here's the thing. There's also passengers who are just like,
Oh my
Yes,
God,
I'm
you're gorgeous,
right,
Kayla.
Right, and I'm a polo player,
Yeah.
and I'm off to London. I'd
Great.
like you to come meet me.
Yeah, I do some modeling on the side.
She's not, oh no, I'd like to stay in Denver for my boyfriend who eats the red stuff on bologna and he farts constantly. Yes, I'll be staying here in Denver.
Yep.
Yeah.
Saw those Bisco Cheetos.
Bueno?
Yes. Do you carry Mexican cookies?
Yeah.
And what are those called?
¿De cuál quería?
Are they called bizcochitos?
Yeah.
How do you pronounce that again?
For $1?
Oh, sí. And how do you say bizcochito?
Uh-huh.
Can you say it?
Cinnamon,
Okay.
sugar,
Uh-huh.
grajea,
Ooh.
y granillo.
And what are those called?
Okay.
And what are those called? What do you call those? Bizcochitos?
Sí.
Can you say it?
Sí.
Bizcochito. Say it. Say bizcochito. Hello? Hola?
Bizcochito, they used to call me Hito. I just stopped eating mito, and that's good for my libido. Bizcochito is a cookie for Latinos, but it's not my favorito, and instead it's not for me though. Bizcochito.
Okay.
And what are those called? What do you call those?
For $1?
Bizcochitos?
Sí.
Can you say it?
Sí.
Bizcochito. Say it. Say bizcochito. How do you pronounce that again?
Yeah. Sí.
You say it. Go ahead. You say bizcochito. Hola?
Bizcochito, they used to call me Hito. I just stopped eating mito, and that's good for my libido. Bizcochito is a cookie for Latinos, but it's not my favorito, and instead it's not for me though. Bizcochito.
Cinnamon,
Okay.
sugar,
Uh-huh.
grajea,
Ooh.
y granillo.
And what are those called?
Okay.
This is a test of Larry and Kathie's blazing hit radio.
Watch this.
Watch what?
We're in trouble.
Thank you for your patience.
I was looking for a Prince song, and that was my fault.
No, that's okay.
Don't worry about it. Thank you, Wiggins. Hey, everybody.
Blazin' Hit Radio, Larry Euler, Kathie J. We just heard from some people that was building up on the text because Kathie and I ran upstairs to do an interview.
We got to do an interview. Denver business.
we actually killed it.
Yeah, that was a great interview.
Like
Kylie was really nice.
Right, like we do press well together.
Stop. It's so nice that he's finally saying that I'm a good partner.
I know, it only took 15 years.
Only 15, maybe 16.
Yeah, you should have heard what he said before that.
Oh, no, I heard. Remember when y'all butt dialed me?
Okay,
you two jokers? I totally remember.
I was just kidding.
You know what? Way to bring that up.
Way to bring up bad blood, Wiggins.
Right, but that was Kathie in the throes of her addiction to meth, and so we don't hold that against her.
It was Vicodin.
Yeah, right. And so but we have a lot of peeps on the text. We love you guys. And to Tina that took a picture of the outside of our studio because she passes us on Spear every morning. Love you.
Yeah. If you're going to be out past us, stuck at the red light there on Spear, just call us and we'll come out and say hi.
For real, though.
Yeah, if you honk, I would totally would.
For sure.
Yes,
that
okay.
Is so
but then by the time they get the message to us, the light will have changed.
True, and they're gone.
Right, and you can't really pull
stop
over there.
Okay, yeah, you can't because there's a lot of people coming through. All right, hey guys, thank God you're back. Thank goodness.
Thank God you're back.
Yeah.
I only have one more wish. An occasional song by Prince. I know. He's not really in your repeats, but he was my most favorite ever. And this is Brooke listening from Arkansas while I'm visiting your parents. So excited I can take your app with me now everywhere.
Hey, Brooke, I'd like to tell you right now that you should probably take yourself to dinner tonight because you're dating yourself.
Okay, a lot of people like Prince.
No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
No.
This is terrible. This sounds like a video game.
What's happening here?
No, this is terrible. Somebody did this as a joke, right?
Is this a 4-year?
When I did,
What is this?
when I did
go ahead.
Purple Rain, or what is this?
When Doves Cry, that's what you had me look for.
Okay.
Karaoke.
This is the one she requested.
Yeah.
I know
If you will, the picture of you and I gaze and kiss. Dig, if you will, the picture of you and I gaze and kiss.
Oh my God.
The sweat of your body covers me. Can you, my darling, can you picture this? Even if you can, a courtyard and oceans and violets in bloom. Animals strike curious poses. They feel the heat between me and dig. If you just leave me standing alone in a world that's so cold.
So cold.
Maybe I'm just too demanding. Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother.
My mother.
She's never satisfied.
Never satisfied. Why?
Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry. Hey, you don't get to stop the machine once you start it.
No, I think we're done.
Oh, okay. All right, now we're going on.
There you go,
we're
Brooke.
taking requests now.
Yeah,
Text us now at 303-728-3420.
Okay, seriously though, we're gonna go on Facebook Live because we Kathie and I took video, but no one could hear the music, so we're gonna do karaoke. I think here in a little bit.
That's
and
hilarious.
go Facebook Live.
Karaoke?
Karaoke,
I'm sorry.
right.
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
there. Okay, yeah, we gotta.
Too bold.
Brooke,
Maybe
you
you're
just started
like my
something so
mother.
fun.
She never said it. She never said it.
Satisfied.
I always scream, "Why?"
Rick Whitcomb, Larry, wants to challenge you on the text line to go 1 week without talking about Greg Dutra, the weather guy.
Fine, I can do that.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I'll just talk about Kirk Yunke.
Okay, you always find a way to win.
Don't talk about a guy for anyone from Fox.
Anybody from Fox?
Anyone from Fox?
No, that's not true. No, they're an employer.
How about a
So
former
you-
Fox employee?
Okay, who?
Hello, Ron Zappolo. How's that
Mustache rides,
Yeah.
anyone? Tiffany says, oh my gosh, I just love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you guys. I'm cracking up in my truck right now. Love you. We miss you, Tina. It's been a while, girl. Thank you for finding us and helping us get ready for our big launch.
Yeah, girl.
And then this is a one. Hey guys, love it that you guys are back on the air. You three are the best to listen to in the morning. Love your music selection. Keep it up with the old school classics from Dre and Snoop.
I'm telling you, it's the best combo. Hip hop, pop, throwback, and reggae.
Yeah.
Like nobody would be brave enough in regular radio to do that.
Regular radio can't because they have to stick to a format.
Right, we
And-
have this and we do this.
And
Yeah.
people,
And-
they're listening doesn't stick to a format.
As this is a test, it's my responsibility, and I've been slacking on getting a little bit of that Sublime, Slightly Stupid,
Yeah,
some
you get
Dirty
that in
Heads.
there.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
want some
get
Beastie
311,
Boys.
some Beastie Boys
Yes.
in there, so it's coming.
Some
The more-
Outcast.
Yeah, the more stuff like that you can add, the less Despacito we play.
Exactly.
And finally, we have this text on the text line wanting us to give some love to help raise awareness for childhood cancer. And they also are wanting to know what we're going to be doing with the community.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be doing a lot.
Yeah, like you don't even know because the Christmas wish was us.
Right. We usually had to figure that out ourselves. Like even when you work for a big company, they don't sit there and go, "Hey, we're going to help you with your Christmas wish."
Right.
They're like, "Good luck getting the funds." So
Right.
we would sometimes raise money, and then all of a sudden that money would go away, and we'd be like, "Hey, we raised a bunch of money for the
And it was
Christmas
gone.
wish, and it
Right.
would vanish." So we're hoping to be able to reach more people this year than ever with Christmas wish.
Yes, get
And-
ready,
yeah,
everybody.
Yeah, for sure, and just be able to help more people in need.
Yes, so you're allowed to send us, hit us up and let us know if you are already planning on, helping us with stuff. You want to donate, you want to be a part of it, you got to, send us an email.
Right, and we're going to do more than that. So we'll just we'll let you know.
Oh,
as,
yeah.
as things come up.
Yeah, what did you say? Kathie's personally going to greet you? What would you
Yeah, I'm
say
personally
earlier?
going to thank each and every one of you.
Right. Just pull up to Spear Boulevard.
Oh yeah,
and she'll
pull
run
up.
right out.
Right, I'll run out, honk the
Send us
horn.
a text, honk the horn.
Baby, I know you ain't scared to catch feels with me.
Here we go. That song went to Wiggins from Kayla. Don't be afraid about Phil's.
Okay.
When you're getting married, make sure you keep eye contact at the altar.
Right.
And if you cry, it's okay.
Are you going to cry?
Probably.
I
totally
cried.
cried.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
you
I
totally
lost
cried.
it.
You totally
I was
cried.
mostly crying because I was like, I'm so fat in this tuxedo.
It's hot in Florida.
Exactly. And I have a shirt, an undershirt, a vest. This is terrible. But anyway.
Hey, I do have a question about your wedding.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what colors your
It's
wedding
like
are?
rose colored, rose gold, kind of.
I think roses come in every color.
It's like
Like
a
a
light,
blush
like
gold?
that color, pinkish color.
Like a blush pink.
Blush, rose blush, rose, something like that.
Okay, so it's like a blush.
It's called-
like a rose.
Is it like the negligee I got, Kayla?
Yeah.
Okay, so
exactly.
it's that color.
Yeah, yeah.
And that in what color?
White.
That in white. Oh, that would be pretty.
Yeah.
Oh, is this
Okay.
an alt-right wedding?
Oh, yes. Well, I don't think I have anything to wear.
Oh, yes. I don't have any swastikas.
No, I meant the
no.
white.
Oh, I meant the alt-right.
I try to stay away from white.
Oh my god.
Okay, but I'm impressed that you know the colors. Good job.
Oh, I have to know. Oh, well, I didn't know the colors. I just know it's rose. I don't know what the.
Yeah, but you're
So
fine.
what you're
You're
trying to
ahead.
say is you'll be wearing pink on that day.
Yeah.
Are
I'll
you?
have some on. No, but the inside of my collar, Rachel LaForce, she did like our groom's outfits, or
Yeah.
groomsmen, whatever we're wearing, and on the inside of the shirt is like the color to match her color.
Oh, that's cool.
So then in the sleeves or the cuffs are like that too, and the
Ooh,
buttons.
custom-made
Yeah.
jackets. Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
this.
Broke the bank. Let me
I
tell
know.
you. I should have asked her the price before she started doing the measurements, because then after she did all the measurements and then she told me what, I was all, ooh.
What, like how much?
Yeah,
Right.
but-
So that's
Should have went with a t-shirt and shorts volleyball wedding.
That's why we're doing a Kickstarter campaign for Wiggins. No, poor guy, his credit card was declined this morning. Like
No,
he
it
is up
wasn't. No, it
against
wasn't.
it.
No, it
he's
wasn't.
up against it.
It's
Everyone
fine.
help him.
It's fine.
All right, so here's the deal. To help Wiggins, call 303-728-3420.
His shoes are falling apart.
No, he's got new shoes on.
Who's this?
This is DJ.
Hi, DJ. Did you know what a bizcochito is?
I do know what a bizcochito is. I've been hearing about it for like the last 2 weeks while listening to your radio show.
Exactly. We've educated everybody that that's a cookie and a lady part.
You are doing good for the community.
Thank you. Kathy has the pinon cookie.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
You don't know what my cookie.
You have one pinon in your cookie.
What's a pignon?
You know, a pine nut. You know what I mean? You know, one time
I do not.
Yes, sir. Every girl has one
So
pinon.
this morning, you've said my vajayjay is a punched lasagna with a pine nut.
Okay, so then I better.
You know what?
Here, fine. You're right.
How am I going to get a Bronco this season if you're telling everybody it's a punched lasagna?
That might get the Bronco player.
No, it won't.
Yeah, because there's some brothers that are like, I love me some punch lasagna with that extra cheese on it. Is it like that frozen kind, or is it like homemade?
Sprinkled with pine nuts.
Right. No, you got one pine nut girl. All right, so I agree with Kathy. I'm definitely being very sexist by only making fun of her genitalia. So for the next few minutes, I will be making fun of Wiggins' genitalia.
No need to make fun of anybody's.
Oh, I was going to try to balance it out.
No. Let's just keep
Keep
talking
it
to her.
clean. Yeah.
You're right.
Hey, how's your day?
How's your genitalia?
How's your day?
My day is good. I just wanted to call and tell you I just moved back from Missouri, and I heard that you guys were not going to be on the radio, and I was so sad. So the minute that I saw that you guys had this app, I downloaded it, and I've been listening every day.
Oh, thank you so much.
You know what? We owe you a favor now. We'll take you out for lunch for some punch lasagna.
I'm going to pass, I think.
You know what? When we have our party,
Mhm.
we
We
need
should
to
have
have
punch lasagna.
Oh.
So do you make the lasagna just
And it has a little fist in it. It has a little fist in it.
Oh, like a fist
Lasagna.
mark? Like a...
No, it has a little plastic fist in it.
Oh, okay. Punch lasagna.
Wow.
You know, that just goes to prove you hate the female anatomy.
Okay, I don't
because
hate it.
who would think of a visual as punch lasagna?
Here's the thing. I've courted the women area, like when I was dating girls and stuff, so I'm familiar with the area. I don't hate it. I sometimes am fearful because I always thought, I'm going to run across one that talks.
No, you're
And then I'm going to be like down there and it's going to be help me.
Okay. All right. Okay.
See? That's the disrespect right there.
You could even last describing why you're disrespectful without being disrespectful.
I know. That's our Larry.
Hey, and that's Maria's Empanadas off Broadway. Maria's Empanadas with one vegan option.
Well, we're happy you moved back from Missouri. Did you have a house already that you kept, or are you?
Are you renting?
No, I was miserable there. I'm renting a room here.
Okay.
I'm willing to pay the higher prices to not be in Missouri.
Wow, that bad.
So
it
when
was
you
very quiet, and the town that I lived in was like 10,000 people. It was very small, and I've lived in Denver for the last 15 years, so it was a big shock. Big culture shock.
And you came back to a good time. Denver is booming.
I know.
That's why she's renting a room.
I know. I was going to say, it sucks for the renters and the traffic.
You came back at a good time.
Now, do you have roommates?
It's not even... I'm renting a room from like a family friend, so I don't know this person, but renting their room. It's pretty big, and I work all the time anyways, so it seems to be working out.
Good.
So when you get to rent a room, do you get to come out of the room and go, I'm going to the bathroom? Nope, you didn't rent the bathroom. You rented the room. Get back in the room.
You do with my landlord. I'm sure that there's some that you probably can't. They're like, no, you can't do anything.
You're going to need a poo bucket.
Yeah, right. And don't try to throw it out the window.
Right, exactly.
Your
Kick the
side of
glass
the yellow
person out.
line.
Right. But I mean, is there a kitchen? Is there common living space? Oh, okay. I'm just making sure you're taken care of.
Kitchen and I am. Thank you, Larry.
See? Sweet Larry.
I just pictured her in this room, sad, alone with a hot plate, and I was like, "Wow, is Denver that bad?"
with making lasagna,
right? A punch lasagna.
No, it's not that bad. It's actually working out pretty well, and it's way cheaper than any apartment rent is. So,
okay,
cool.
good. Whatever makes it work. So, yes.
Yeah, our studio's a half living space, half business space, so you can live here if you need to. Let us know.
That's cool.
Thanks, Larry.
That's going to be awkward when we're here doing the show and she's trying to sleep.
It might be a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I get to use the kitchen and the shower, or are you going to yellow tape off the area?
Oh, I don't know. We're going to have to think about that. Let's just, do it day by day.
All right, first we got to run a credit check.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
No. Hey, we're the show that doesn't believe in the credit score because I couldn't go against my own people.
Yeah. Right. So since Kathie was Poe, we welcome the Poe.
Yeah. Wiggins is Poe.
SecondChanceColorado.com.
Amen.
Thanks for calling.
Thank you. You guys have a great day.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
Do you know that someone on the text line, they actually asked about Aldo? But
Aldo?
They asked about Aldo. Someone asked about Aldo, but then they said, is Aldo your maid or something?
Okay, just because he smells like Fabuloso.
Right, he believes
doesn't
in that.
mean you
Okay.
can call him our maid. No, if you asked Aldo, he'd be like, hell yeah, I'm their maid. But he's really not. He's our promotions director.
Yeah.
Right, who just happens to really like cleaning, so who are we to stop him?
Yeah.
He's got OCD cleaning issues.
Yeah.
And like to the point where when he looks at a roll of paper towel, he's like, that could run out, all 100 of those sheets. I'm going to wrap another roll of paper towel on the outside of it.
Yeah.
Did you see it upstairs?
I've seen it. I've just been used to it.
That's OCD.
Yeah.
That's
like
OCD.
there is something seriously wrong about that. Like eventually,
Hey,
Nana,
he's probably
the
listening.
paper towel roll will run out.
And then you just put a new one on.
You just put a new one on.
Yeah.
You don't waste time wrapping more paper towel
right.
from an already rolled paper towel roll.
It's all right, because if he didn't change the paper towel roll, no one would.
No, we wouldn't. I mean, God bless him.
I know, but it's a slippery slope. Once you start doing that, he's going to go into the bathroom and separate the 2-ply toilet paper into 2 rolls.
To save money.
Exactly.
That's our Nana.
Damn Nana.